Hey y'all, welcome to my messy hair day. Welcome back to the Artsy Studio. I've been waiting all day, all day for my hats to be delivered, and they just were. So I have two new designs. One is a really cute like clouds and moon and sparkles. Both are very like opposite vibes, I guess. Yeah, one is very like, I've been picturing it as like summer nights. And then the other one, actually I'll just show you. Here's one. Here's, oh my lights aren't on.
What the heck?
Now we can talk, all right? So here is the cloud and moon sparkle design. Keep in mind, these have to be like block like this and kind of simple. Well, they actually don't have to be. I could do different colors. I haven't explored that far yet. We just got done learning how to properly embroider onto a beanie, so I don't think I'm gonna get into color right now. Anyway, so we have this super cute. I'm excited to see it on the hats that I got. And then the other design is this one. I love this design so much. I think that it's so cool that and on the same hat that we made Midna, or like a tree person, accidentally, I just embroidered it onto this hat. This is what it looks like on here. I feel like in person it looks a lot more like you can see, like this guy looks a little squashed, but in real life you can see it more. And then I also I also embroidered it onto the bottom of my shirt here. So this is what it looks like on my shirt. I love this design. It may be like too complicated for how small it kind of has to be. So obviously it's like dried flowers and like their petals are falling and they're kind of like crusty and stuff. But instead of like the normal flower center, it's a skull. How metal is that? All right, let's unbox my box of hats. And I can show you the colors that I got. Oh my god, I'm so freaking excited. I didn't order shirts. Are these like freebies for... I didn't order shirts. Do you think they sent these as like freebies because I did like a bulk order? There's one small black shirt, another small black shirt, okay, 3 small black shirts, and then a small pink shirt. Okay, so if they sent freebies, wouldn't you do like a variation of sizes? Or maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, no, my order just consisted, I think those are freebies, which is really cool and appreciated. But at the same time, I don't know, maybe I should just appreciate it. Maybe I should actually just shut up and be like, that's actually really cool, thank you so much. Maybe I'll embroider a few shirts for y'all, because I have so many of my own shirts that I've embroidered or I've merch and stuff. So I think I am going to embroider onto these shirts, but they are all a size small. Maybe if they do really well, we could like place an order. Anyway, for the hats, I got a whole bunch of red. Look at this red. Oh, my camera is murdering how beautiful this, it's a bluey red. I feel like you can see it in like the highlights, like when the light like flashes on it, you can see right there. There's a little bit of blue to it. I don't know if y'all are the kind of people that can see like, oh, that's like a yellowy red, or that's a bluey red, or like that's a green blue. Do you know what I mean? Sean's not very good at that. He's like, it's all red, it's all blue. Anyway, this is a blue red. And it's the prettiest. It's the prettiest. I love this. I don't know why I haven't done red before. Usually when I see reds, they're like an orangey yellow red. And my personal favorite red is blue red. And then I got some gray, but it's like the heather gray. Super cute. Again, like goes with everything, makes every single outfit like super adorable. And then, ooh, this is so soft and squishy. I got brown, like a chocolate brown. It's so nice. Damn, this is nice. And with like, you know, a lighter thread, like a white or like, I don't know, a cream color, or I don't even know. I'm gonna have to like dig through and see. And then I got this very baby pink. It is so light. I feel like my camera is not doing it justice. It's so cute. I mean, yeah, it's a baby pink, but also, my voice just cracked. It also kind of has like a, like a peachy to it. I wish y'all could see that. I don't know, can you see the peachiness to it? And then I got black because you can't have too many black beanies. At least I can't. I'm very excited. I got a whole bunch in all these different colors. So yeah, we're gonna get started, I think, on embroidering some of these hats with my newfound learned lessons, which is shown here because I have embroidered it facing the correct way and it's all centered and stuff. It looks super good. Which color do we start with? My leg is wet because this part of my shirt is still kind of wet. My ring light just farted. I haven't embroidered the moon and clouds and sparkles yet, so maybe we'll do that on one of like the baby pinks. What do you think? Wait, would it be too much to embroider on that, do the cloud and moon design on that baby pink, and then do this periwinkle thread? Are we not? Is that okay? Is that not like the cutest and prettiest and most precious color combo? I think we're gonna try it because I think that could be beauteous. All right, I just need to change out the thread that's in my bobbin. You wanna hear the most insane fact about me? And I have 2 bobbins that I just change out every time I wanna change the color. It's happening. Now we can set up the hat. I'm gonna unscrew this. We flip the hat inside out. We put this inside. Try to get it as close to the bottom edge as possible. And then we're gonna put this back in, hopefully, easily. Carefully slide this up and give it a nice tighten. I think we're tight enough there. And we'll stick this right on the edge here. I freaking love this stuff. Then we also need a piece of like regular stabilizer on the bottom. All right, we are all set up. We are ready to go. I'm gonna drop the foot. I'm gonna press the button, and then I'm gonna press this button, and we're gonna begin. I'm so excited to see this one. Oh, we've done it. Pop this out. Also, tearing away this paper is so freaking satisfying. There's the back, all perfect. Oh, your leg popped off. Oh, this tripod has been through it. All right, I'm gonna go rinse off the rest of this. All right, y'all. Look how cute this color combo is. It's kind of freaking adorable. I love this thread. It's like so shiny. Dude, the color combo of like a baby pink and then this like periwinkle color. Oh, hello. What's going on? Hello. Yeah, this color combo is so cute. I'm gonna zoom you in really close to this cloud. You see how like there's one line missing? The other cloud's fine. There's like one line. It's not a huge deal, but I do think I'm gonna go back and like into Ink Stitch and like re-render and see if that changes it. It's so cute. I'm so happy with it like directly on the hat. Look how cute. It's so adorable. No, No, you can't say anything to me. That's the cutest hat. I actually kind of want it. What do you think, Mia? I made this. Well, not really. I designed it. What do you think? Mia, what do you think? It's pretty cool, huh? Wow, is it pretty cool? Hey y'all, welcome to Bad Hair Day number 2. Anyway, this is the hat that we embroidered yesterday. I love it. It's the cutest hat on the entire planet. So whoever snags it, you have the cutest hat on the entire planet. There's no doubt about it. There's literally like 1 or 2 lines missing, and so I set out to try to fix this. I changed the size of the entire design. That didn't work. It's on the back of this one. I have quite the saga to tell you. So yeah, I changed the size. I made it a little bit smaller. And I also changed like kind of the shape of the clouds, which actually turned out to be very cute. So instead of it being like very rounded around the edges, I kind of like, made them, you know what I'm talking about. This, I do feel like came out better. Again, another one of the cutest hats you will ever see in your entire life. So again, I'm still gonna list these, maybe just like $1 or $2 cheaper, because I still think they're really and completely adorable. I made them bigger. I tried to make it bigger. This is one of the rounded clouds again it's actually quite big, so I did it on the back of this one. Really what happened first was I made it big, and then it started doing the embroider design, and then I saw that it did this line, so I stopped it before it wasted any more thread. And so this hat has the full design on one side and then a cloud on the other, which I feel like is pretty adorable. But listen, whatever. And then I tried even bigger, and it's still missing the line. I stopped it before it got any further, and I was like, I'm just gonna do another one where I have like double the design. I've caught you up on all of my mistakes. I kind of want to show you why it's doing this, because it took me a little bit to understand what exactly was going on and why that line, well, I still kind of don't know why, but I can show you like where it's happening. Here's my screen. This is the like program that I use to turn these files from SVG files to like embroidery files, like a file that my sewing machine / embroidery machine can read as a like embroidery design. So yes, I have to have it tiny like this, because any bigger and my sewing machine thinks it's too big. It's like too big of a file and I can't embroider it. So it does have to be tiny like this. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna go up to extensions, and then I go to ink stitch, and then all the way at the bottom is visualize and export, and then I do simulator / realistic preview. And this is where I will be able to show you where this kind of goes wrong, because this shows me, this is exactly how my embroidery machine is going to embroider this design. So here we go. It starts at the bottom and then it goes to the top. And that's where my problem is. And I think it's doing this because of how, like, the different poofs are at different heights. I think that the poofs are the problem, kind of. It just doesn't really know. It starts at the bottom, like normal, embroidering the bottom of the cloud. And then it goes up to the poofs, and, like, I think it's just, and then it tries to, like, meet it at the bottom, but that line where it stopped at the bottom and the line where it comes down to meet that bottom line, it did it on the moon as well. There will always be a line of thread that is missing, like right where those two sort of like sections meet, because it splits it into 2 sections, which I think is super weird. But I think it has to do with, like, honestly, I'm not even sure. It does it to both clouds, it does it to the moon, but I think the problem is in the poofs and, like, different heights of where things are, like, especially with the moon. I'm not entirely sure, but I do know that that's a problem. See how it goes to, like, the peaks of the clouds and then wants to, like, meet up? It looks like it meets up, and even if I click this, like, realistic view of it, which will turn it into, like, sort of realistic view of what the threads would actually look like. So it thinks that that's right. It thinks that that's fine. But every time I go to actually embroider it, that line where it starts to embroider on the bottom and it stops and it goes to the top and starts to try to meet up where it stopped before, that line is always missing. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure. And that is the reason for all the different versions, and I know what you're thinking, because I thought of it after too. Why am I doing it to the beanies? Why am I doing these test things to the beanies? I literally don't know. Yeah, I can't even like begin to, I don't know what my reason is for like, oh, I'll grab another hat and hopefully this time it will work. So welcome in t-shirt that I am going to dub the embroidery design test shirt. From now on, we are going to test out our embroidery designs on this shirt before they go on to anything else. Make sure they look good, and if they don't, we'll test it on the shirt again. We'll redraw it, redo the rendering of the stitch plan or something, whatever, and we'll put it somewhere on this shirt. And eventually, this is gonna be like really cool. It'll have a whole bunch of like different embroidered designs on it. Anyway, everyone say hello to embroidery design test shirt. I already have my hoop all ready to go on here. Oh, I didn't even tell you. I have a new design. I kind of like redrew this cloud design, and this is what the new design looks like. Pretty adorable. So I think this should fix it. Like the moon is a lot thinner. It's quite the thin crescent. And then the clouds are not like filled in completely. They're just going to be kind of like the outline and then like swirls on the inside. So I think this should fix it. But we're going to give it a test on the test shirt. Okay? All right, y'all. Here's how the design came out. Pretty freaking adorable. There's no, as far as I can tell, there's nothing wrong with it. I'll zoom in for y'all. Look how cute. It looks adorable. Yeah, I think this is perfect. I don't think we need to fix it, change anything. It looks perfect and so cute. Yeah, I put it right on the bottom there. I'm kind of excited to like fill this thing with embroidered like designs, even if like they're messed up ones. If I had actually like done all these tests on this shirt, we would have a few on there already. I did also redraw the skull flower design because as it is right now, there's 3 of them on there. So what I did was I basically took out the middle one and brought this one closer so that hopefully I can kind of like blow it up a little bit more so that their faces, like the skulls, are more easily seen. Because I showed it to Sean, and he had no idea, you know, that I was doing this. And I was like, what do you see? And he just said flowers. And I was like, do you see anything else? And he was like, not really. And I was like, what do the centers look like? And he was like, oh, they kind of look like faces. And I was like, they're supposed to be skulls. And he was like, oh, okay. And he could see it after I pointed it out. It's just, I think if I could like make it, I've changed some things. So we're going to use the rest of this blue thread that's on my bobbin right now to do the other side of this hat with the new cloud design. We're gonna finish this hat with the swirly cloud design. Y'all, I set this up and walked away. you'll notice that this also is not the swirly cloud design. This is my redraw of the flowers. Again, I don't know. We're going to talk about it at the end of this video, but I spaced out today. Okay, I'm so sorry. All right, the last thing that y'all saw was me embroidering the, like, revised version of the flower skull design onto what? Onto what? Onto what? Onto what? A hat. Onto a hat. Right after I was like, welcome test shirt that we did one design on, but I was supposed to do that design on this to test it first. Why? Why? I was so weirdly out of it. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't feeling like super top notch that day. I think I was just like trying to push through, even though I wasn't feeling super great. So we did end up embroidering the revised design onto a hat. So this is what it looks like. I love it. I think it looks really cool. And I do think that it looks more skull-like. I don't know, like which one looks better to y'all? So I feel like this one is very clearly, I don't know, they're both very clearly what they're supposed to be. You tell me. I kind of like the 3, but I also like the 2. But I was thinking of drawing this kind of, again, sort of like same concept, but I want to eliminate like the whole stem part and see if I can draw something that's like just the flower, like with the skull like center, you know what I mean? No stems or anything like that. We'll see. I'm gonna try to do it later today. But yeah, I just, like that entire day, I was so like zonked. Not like in that way. I was just so like not present. I was so like zoned out. But we did do a whole bunch of hats. I can't believe I did this many hats. Being so zoned out. This one, hold on. The gray, I haven't washed off the stabilizer yet, but the gray with this like pinky purple, no, I'm done. It's so perfect and cute. We're gonna have quite the hat drop, quite the variety, because I'm gonna list everything I've made. Besides like this, you know, this tan one, because this is my one that has Midna on the back. But yeah, we have quite the variety of hats right now. We even have 3 more hanging that have different variations of the cloud design. What happened? What happened? Yeah, I don't know. I blacked out that day and we came out with 7 hats. From here on out, test shirt is going to be for tests. When I have the new flower design, we're going to test it on the test shirt. And I'm never going to do that again. I'm going to end this video here. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching it. Make sure you give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below. It really helps out my channel. You can follow me in all of these places. It is usually at Artsy Madwoman, besides Twitch and Tumblr, which is the Artsy Madwoman. I love y'all to absolute death, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.